Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. This is my weekly video series in which I show off some Wade Boggs cards from my collection. Now, before I show off the next group of cards, and by the way, they're all from the 2011 Top set, I just wanted to take a moment and thank everyone who tunes in and watches these videos. I understand the majority of the people who follow my channel are into vintage baseball cards, and my Wade Boggs cards certainly do not fit into that category. But I really do appreciate those who do watch these videos and follow along and appreciate my enjoyment for the Wade Boggs collection that I have. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show off 7 more Wade Boggs cards from my collection. All right, as I mentioned, all the cards here in this video are inserts in the 2011 Top set. And we're going to start off with the Topps 60th anniversary reprint autographs. So we have an on-card autograph over top of his 1983 Topps card. These are serial numbered out of 60 for the 60th anniversary. And the back here is a reprint of his 1983 Topps card. Really love the on-card autographs of Wade Boggs. As you can see, his signature there is really hard to squeeze on stickers, and you just don't get the full breadth of, the D and the B, even the W in his autograph, and these just look so much nicer when they're on card. All right, so in addition to the reprint autographs, there is a reprint relics card. So we have a game-used jersey piece. These are also serial numbered 260. They have the same back as well, the image of his 83 Topps rookie card. Now, there is another version that I do not have that combines the game-used jersey piece with an on-card autograph. I don't have that. Those cards are serial numbered out of 6. So those are extremely hard to find. My guess is there are none of them that are out in the wild. They're probably in collections for a long time and probably will never see the light of day for quite some time. And when one should happen to come up for sale, I'm sure it would definitely go for a lot of money. But yes, there is a version that combines both the autograph and the jersey. All right, the next one here is the Topps Diamond die cut. We have a die cut insert here, and this video isn't going to do the card justice. You can see there's a foil shine to it. Pretty cool die cut in terms of like a little diamond. There's a little bit of an extra I don't know, sort of like refractor section to the top there to let the sort of the diamond shine a little bit. And here is the back. So Diamond Deed, Boggs wasn't known as a power hitter, but he brought out the big stick against the Orioles on June 29th, 1987. Included his career best 7 RBI performance, a 6th-inning grand slam, one of 4 he would collect in 18 seasons. Wade finished a double shy of the cycle in that game. So there's that. Then there's a parallel version to this card, which is the Diamond Die Cuts Black. So the main difference you see here is the top diamond there is it looks a little bit duller, and if you compare it to this card here, all right, you can sort of see the background there is a little black That's pretty much the main difference there. So it is hard to see. However, it is distinguished by the fact that they are serial numbered out of 60. Again, the big theme, I think, in the 2011 top set being the 60th anniversary, I think there were a lot of inserts, or parallels, I should say, that were serial numbered out of 60. So this is the black, and of course the back is the same, although you can tell the difference better on the back of the card that has the silver sort of outline or border, and the black has a black border. And it says Black Diamond up at the top. So very easy to distinguish on the back of the card. The front of the card, the main difference is the serial number and the blackness of the diamond there. All right, a couple more cards here. There's a Diamond Duos. In fact, I think Topps has been doing, maybe not every year, but I believe it at least in the 2025 top set, they did a sort of diamond, I think they called it Diamond Duos. But this one here has Wade Boggs and Kevin Youkilis. And career stat comparison. So there's that. And then there's a parallel to this, which, if I recall, took me a while to find, and it wasn't super expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. There is a Diamond Duos Relics. Now, I mentioned, if I can get this to focus here, I mentioned that a lot of the parallels were serial numbered out of 60 for the 60th anniversary, but these are serial numbered out of 50. You can, come on. Sorry for the glare there. There we go, 50. But it has a game-used jersey piece of Wade Boggs and Kevin Youkilis. So even though they're serial numbered out of 50, not easy to find, at least at the time when I was looking for them. And the back is very similar, except here you can see that it says that dual memorabilia card. So that center section with the career stat comparison is just shrunk a little bit to let you know that you received a game-used jersey card. And the final card, now this would sort of harken back to some of the vintage collectors out there. Of course, it's a reprint of the original card, but it is the 2011 Topps Kimball Champions. So it's a mini card. I'm not sure when the Kimball Champions set originally came out. Would love to know in the comments, the vintage collectors out there, when the original Kimball Champions set came out. But I think that's a really cool card with Boggs fielding down there, and then that sort of classic portrait image of Boggs. And here is the back. Champions of Games and Sports, Boston Red Sox, third base. And so that gives the checklist there, if you can read that, of all the cards in the set. Now, this is not the entire checklist, because it only shows cards number 51 to 100. I don't know if there, I think there were a total of 100 inserts, so maybe this is checklist number 2, possibly. But again, would love to know. I should have done some research and checked when the original Kimball Champions cards came out, and would also love to know if they were this sort of tobacco size as well, or whether they were larger and Topps just decided to do a mini version. So for all those vintage collectors out there that know something about the Kimball Champions set, would love to know in the comments. So yeah, here are the 7 more Wade Boggs cards from my collection. We have this cool Kimball Champions. We have a Diamond Duos dual jersey. We have the base insert and a couple die cuts here from the set. And then the reprint relics and probably my favorite of this group, the reprint autographs. So we'd love to know in the comments what you think about these 7 cards from my Wade Boggs collection. And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.